Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Taylor Musgrove.
And I'm Anthony Landau. Let's take a look at the news.
Students were given a chance to speak their mind at the Student Senate event Speak Up on Thursday.
This event allowed students to address any concerns they have about Bradley to present faculty. Chris Noonan has our report.
Bradley University hosted an event called Speak Up, where students were able to ask questions to present faculty that they weren't able to directly ask before.
Speak Up, we're really hoping that students' voices are heard. It's an opportunity for students to come and ask any question, so it's just an opportunity to be heard by the administration.
At the event, students would write down their questions on a note card and give it to a present staff member. That staff member would then take their question and put it up for all faculty to see. Then faculty members would go up individually and answer each question that the students had to ask. Members of faculty who were attended included Director Gregory Haynes, Vice President Walter Zakai, President Gary Roberts, Associate Vice President Whitney Richardson, and many more.
I feel like this could definitely be beneficial and useful for our campus. It's definitely something that we need. The people that make the decisions for us need to hear how we feel and how we think, so that way they can take that into consideration.
The event allowed students to ask present faculty any questions they had. Questions that ranged from the Wi-Fi issue to different diversity issues on campus. This event allowed students to finally speak up and ask the questions they so rightly deserved. Reporting from the Michael Student Center Ballroom, I'm Chris Noonan for BUTV News.
This Friday, Bradley's Department of Nursing is hosting its 4th annual White Coat Ceremony for their sophomore nursing students. Bradley has 105 students participating in this ceremony. The American Association of Colleges of Nursing partnered with the Arnold P. Gold Foundation in 2014 to give nursing programs a chance to apply for funding so that they could host similar events. Bradley's nursing program has a 100% job placement rate within 6 months, as well as a 96% NCLEX pass rate for undergraduates. The White Coat Ceremony will have a reception for students and their guests. This event takes place this Friday at 3 p.m. at the Michael Student Center Ballroom. Next Friday, students have an opportunity to meet with employers and discuss their resume one-on-one. Each semester, Bradley hosts this open house event where a student can hand a copy of their resume to various employers to see if there is anything that their resume can use to improve it. Students are free to come and go from noon to 4 p.m. This also gives a student a chance to connect with potential employers and see them again at Bradley's job fair later this semester. There will be 45 employers on hand. This event will be Friday, February 9th at the Michael Student Ballroom.
Well, Bradley students, it is time for you to get out your knitting needles. There is a new club on campus where you can learn knitting techniques. And just in time for winter too, Top Notch is a club where students can go and learn different knitting and crochet styles. You can learn how to make hats, scarves, gloves, and even little figurines. The club's founder and president, Troy Roberson, wants to take the opportunity to teach the forgotten craft of knitting to a younger generation in the hopes that this lost art can continue on. If you would like to join Top Notch, the club has
and so forth with other Bradley students who are interested but maybe hadn't had the opportunity to learn yet.
If you would like to join Top Notch, the club has open meetings on Thursday nights in Lydia's Lounge, meeting starting at 7:30 p.m.
This Thursday at 8 p.m., the Marty Theater will be hosting the film The Foreigner. The Foreigner deals with a London businessman whose past comes back to haunt him. His daughter is killed by an act of terrorism. Thus, he goes on a hunt to find the men who did this and leads to conflict with the British government, who may know the terrorist identity.
If you have decided your New Year's resolution was to get fit, you may be in luck. This Friday, the Markin Family Student Recreation Center will be hosting the Fit Fair. This event is hosted by Get Fit, Stay Fit, was created to help Bradley students, faculty, and staff. In addition to people being taught Stay Fit tips, the Fit Fair will also help with learning more about healthy lifestyle at Bradley. The Fit Fair was designed to help educate anyone attending the resources made available to the Bradley community. The event starts this Friday, February 2nd at 11 a.m. and runs until 3 p.m.
As you may know, as you may have noticed, it has gotten a bit colder outside, and while most of us have warm clothes to bundle up in, there are some who don't have much at all. So Service Fraternity APO decided to host an event on Thursday titled Scarf Making and a Movie. At this event, APO members helped make a number of scarves to help the homeless who may not have clothes to stay warm during this winter season. They plan on giving away every scarf they made that night to those in need. As the title of the event details, they also watched a film as they made their scarves. They also made their scarves. This allowed students to enjoy some entertainment as they help those in need. The film, The Little Prince. Later, we'll see how the unlikely pairing of bunnies and yoga are coming together in Pekin.
And our own Joe King has your weekend weather after this.
After a night out of drinking?
What?
Lit. Did you bring the smokes?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, I didn't have any time to get them today. I'll pay you back.
No problem. I don't understand how you can smoke those anywhere.
It gives me an edge. Like, I just feel more relaxed when I have them.
I can do that without smoking anything, though.
Look, you gotta try one before you judge me.
You know what? Never mind.
Join the cause to help end the use of cigarettes. For more information, visit thetruth.com.
How observant are you? Do you see me walking down the halls? How about the sidewalk? Why do you insist that I'm not there? How observant are you? Do you notice that I don't belong? Do you notice that nobody cares? Do you notice that my life is worthless?
Not at all. But I notice you.
Okay, so I think it's really nice outside right now.
It's not warm enough for me. That's just me, though.
I don't have to wear gloves outside, so that's nice enough for me.
40 degrees is my forte. That's all I'm
You see,
saying.
the problem is, like, my room window's always open, so I'm always freezing. So I think I'm getting too used to it. Yeah. Well, speaking of weather, we're going to go to our radar to see what we got coming up in the next couple days. So, on our radar, it looks like we do have some clouds coming in from the north. It looks like if you're in the Chicagoland area, they're going to be coming in from that area of town. So unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to see the sun in the next couple of days because, as far as I know, it looks like that unless you're in the Springfield area, you're not going to see much of the sun. As far as we go, it's going to be a little cloudy the next couple of days. And then also moving into our colds and fronts map, we're going to see a little bit of what the temperatures are going to be like from around our area. If you're in the Chicagoland area, it's going to stay in the 50s around there. For all you Hawkeyes or you Cyclones, I know that it's hard to pick between the two. It looks like you're going to be in a little bit warmer than we are. But at the same time, I mean, it all is relative. I mean, for me, I'm a little cold. That's just me. St. Louis, it's going to be in the 50s as well, so pretty moderate there. As far as we go, it's going to get a little bit colder next upcoming days because we do have a cold front coming in from the north. So it's going to end up getting a little bit colder the next couple of days. Possibly snow. We're not sure at this point, but it looks like there might be. So if we go into our 5-day forecast, it looks like we're not going to, the lowest we're going to get is 7 degrees. That's going to be tomorrow. So bundle up for tomorrow. The highest we're going to get is 36 on Saturday. So if you're planning any events, be sure to do that on Saturday. But throughout the weeks, it looks like we're going to be mostly in the 20s. We might get up to, like I said, we might get up to the upper 30s, but definitely it's going to be a little bit colder. Possible snow on Saturday. Not what you guys want to hear probably, but hopefully I'm praying we don't get any snow. So that's our 5-day forecast. So now it's time for your entertainment news with Quinice Williams.
The 60th annual Grammys was kicked off the past week with rapper Kendrick Lamar's electrifying performance. Lamar's performance of XXX had dancers dressed as soldiers in front of the American flag. Alongside Lamar for the performance was the rock band U2. Lamar took home 5 Grammys. Bruno Mars topped out 6 Grammys for his song 24K Magic, winning in the major categories Record of the Year, Album of the Year, and Song of the Year. Bruno performed his latest hit, Finesse, that featured rapper Cardi B. The performance was themed to resemble the 90s television show In Living Color. TriStar Pictures has given the role of Fred Rogers, also known to the world as Mr. Rogers, to Tom Hanks. The film, Will You Be My Friend, will be a biopic tale being directed by Marielle Heller. Heller stated how she read the script and fell in love with the story. The film will be inspired by events dealing with Fred Rogers and award-winning journalist Tom Junod's unlikely friendship. Junod is tasked with an assignment to write a profile piece of the beloved icon. The events given Junod a new perspective on life. This Monday was the world premiere for Marvel's Black Panther at Hollywood's Dolby Theater. This is the first time a black superhero has been prominently featured in a Marvel film. The storyline picks up where Marvel's cinematic film series Civil War left off. The setting is an isolated, high-tech African nation that King T'Challa is trying to protect. The film could be seen in theaters February 16th.
Well, coming up, bunnies in yoga, that makes no sense, but we'll check it out at the Pekin Public Library.
And later in sports, Brett Griffin has men's and women's basketball results.
Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Find fun activities to do, like boating and biking, or camping and hiking, plus much more. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Looking for another place to study? Well, get out of town and head to the Pekin Public Library. The Pekin Public Library recently went through some renovations. The library gained an upstairs that the public can use for events. The library also renovated its computer room. The library hours are Monday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Last Saturday, the charitable bunny had another session. Visitors came in to do some relaxing yoga with some furry friends nearby, with all proceeds going to a charitable cause. The event was held at the Pekin Library in Pekin, Illinois. Adults could pay $6 and children could pay $5 and participate in the fun ahead.
Today we had Bunny Yoga, and it's one of our most popular events, and that helps us raise funds to support our initiative and our programs and assist rabbits within different shelters, and that people get to come here and have yoga, shop with some vendors, and most importantly, they get to experience being around rabbits and learn about the rabbits and learn about our organization. And bottom line is they have a lot of fun. So this is
Charity Gillette and her friend Whitney started the Charitable Bunny to help lost bunnies find homes. Donations go to support local animal shelters to ensure that bunnies have a safe place where they can meet and call home. Visitors would also get first-hand experience of meeting bunnies and learn about how to treat them, as bunnies are sensitive animals that need a lot of care and attention. Vendors also attended the event to sell scented soaps and to patrons. If interested in learning more about the Charitable Bunny, contact Charity Gillette or find the Charitable Bunny on Facebook or Instagram. Man, that looks really fun, doesn't it?
I know.
I
would love to do yoga with bunnies. There's also one about goats that I would like to do.
Ooh, I'd like that.
Let's do yoga one day. That would be nice. Well, after the break, Brett will tell us more about Bradley's track and field team.
And later we've got a special musical performance.
Oh my goodness, that was the best party of the year.
I know, right?
It's getting late. I don't want to walk home alone.
Too bad we live in two separate directions.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Hey, I just wanted to call you so I don't have to walk home alone. It's so creepy out here. I thought I heard something, like someone following me. I'm gonna call you back. Sorry.
So, I heard it was opening weekend.
Yeah, so basketball and tennis, as well as track, we're making some records. We have some wins, some losses, but overall, Bradley Sports is doing pretty good this past week, guys. So if we take a look into the tennis team, they opened their season with a battle against Southeast Missouri State and Northern Illinois University. The Braves started off by getting swept in the doubles competition and went on to lose to Southeast Missouri, 4-3. NIU, however, was a different story, as the Braves won all the doubles matches and went on to win 6-1. With that win, head coach Matt Tyler became the second winningest coach in Bradley's women's tennis history. Now taking a look at basketball, Sunday was a big night for men's team as they traveled to face Indiana State. The Braves defeated the Sycamores 81-73 behind sophomore Jake Kendall's career high of 25 points and a bench contribution of 42 points. This was the first time since 2009 that the Braves beat Indiana State on the Sycamores' home floor. Bradley improves to 16-7 and are on a 3-game winning streak. If we move over to women's basketball, however, they played on Sunday against Drake at the Renaissance Coliseum. The Lady Braves shot only 28% from the field in the first half, but then came out shooting 51% in the second half. Senior Danielle Brewer scored a game-high 20 points, but it wasn't enough, as Drake would go on to win with a score of 84-75. If we run in, we have track and field. Senior Daniel Gagne set a new high school record for fastest mile. Gagne ran a 4-minute 39-millisecond mile at Washington Invitational. And if that wasn't enough history in the making, junior Michael Ward also set a record in the 3,000-meter run with a time of 7 minutes, 58 seconds, and 64 milliseconds. I don't know about you guys, but I personally cannot run that fast.
Oh, no.
I would die within the first minute.
It takes me like 20 minutes to run a
I do a nice
mile.
little fast-paced
Oh,
walking
mom walk
or
in the
jogging.
grocery.
Yeah, the mom walk.
You know.
Well, after the break, we'll find out about an annual competition Bradley has been doing for a good cause.
And a special musical performance, all coming up next.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Let's take a look at what's going on around campus this week. Dingledine Music Center will host legendary Chicago gospel music's Cliff Du Bois, Curtis Fondren, Donald Gay, Elsa Harris, and Bryant Jones as part of this month's Long Black History Month. This lineup hosts an amazing list of credentials and experience of over 60 years. The event is free to the public and will have a 15-minute question and answer. The event will be Wednesday, February 17th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. This Friday, the Women Braves will be taking on Valparaiso. The event starts at 7 p.m. and takes place at the Renaissance Coliseum. For more information, visit bradley.com. Finally, Michael Student Center Ballroom will have the Black American Board Game. The board game is a human board game that gives participants experiences African American college students have when attending colleges and universities in the U.S. Don't miss this opportunity to learn some experiences of African American community. The event happens Tuesday, February 6th at 11:30 a.m. and goes until 2:30 p.m. Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Anthony Landau.
I'm Brett Griffin.
I'm Quinice Williams.
I'm Joe King.
And I'm Taylor Musgrove. We leave you tonight with a performance from Brody Ortiz. Have a great night, everybody. That was so cute. The little laugh.
I can feel my heart growing. These past few months, loving is everything. Hating once was. When I smile, is it me this time? Don't jilt the suitor, don't sell me a dog. I'm full as his tick. This is our left-handed honeymoon. You may say you're a better kind of man, but I am who I am, and I do what I can, not just to survive, to come out alive. When I say that I love, I can mean it all right. Don't clench your teeth and don't throw me a bone. We're a match and we're lit. This is our left-handed honeymoon. We're in a nation of clever manipulation and chemical alterations, resulting in my mistakes, and I never thought that I'd get caught. I did, and I'm a malevolent man. When I say I don't love her, who am I trying to convince? I wonder. You or myself? You or myself? For her head, we rest on my chest all the night, but I can't seem to find the sleep in my eyes, for I lie wide awake till the morning it shines. She promised and said it'll all be alright, but who is she kidding? I'll never be fine. And who am I kidding? I'll never be fine.